got a missing girl. It's a bit weird, isn't it? The day your husband gets out of prison.
Hi, darling. Because it didn't feel like anything that I'd read or seen of late. It amalgamated a lot of different things together in a new way that I've not seen. All the characters, I understood the place, I had an understanding of. And anything that is ordinary people dealing with extraordinary circumstances always gets me excited. When a script like this reads so well, you just know straight away you need to be a part of it, you know. I wanted to watch this whether I was in it or not, so better I was in it.
I like that. Yeah, much the same. I feel like we were talking in 2017, 2016?
Yeah, around then.
And he was telling me that he was writing. I was trying to write, and we were just talking about our lives, and he said, actually, I think the thing I'm writing might actually be for you without realizing it. And he sent me the first draft, and then I just read it so quickly and really loved like reading it out loud. His way with dialogue is so specific, and like you can so tell it's been written by someone who says dialogue and enjoys dialogue, and there was nothing hard about it. It was like rich, but it was also light, and it was in our voices and in like really northern and really like it felt poetic and then really simple at the same time. And I loved it. I just loved it. And so I was like, yeah, I'm down if you're down. And yeah, that's great.
There was lots of people talking about it in cars to set, wasn't it?
Yeah.
As you do, and on any job really you try and, none of us were right. I must add, but everyone was like, oh yeah, I think maybe this is, usually embellishing your character's storyline in some beneficial way.
Yeah.
You know?
I wish I knew that 4 episodes ago.
Must be that.
Yeah, sure.
We did have like 2 weeks of rehearsals where we got a good kind of gist of where we were going, and the big story, I don't think everyone knew all the big story character plot points, but if it was a big one, you got to know about it.
Yeah.
We kind of learned as we were going. We started with episodes 1 and 2, and then got them and discovered with on the job. I would say it was it was super normal. It's a very normal, regular northern town, but it has this unnatural feel. Well, the show has this unnatural element to it. So it feels like this should be easy. This should be simple, but it's so not, and there's something rumbling underneath, and there's always like a pit in your stomach, and Ria's always asking, what is going on with this town? There is something more to Cheddar Vale, and as the audience member, you could definitely feel that. But no one's really trying to peek behind the curtain except for Ria. Like, she's on her own. She's fighting.
Fine, stop going on about the weirdness.
Yeah, like, let's leave it be. Let's just sweep it underneath. Like.
For me, it's kind of what Barry alluded to before, which is the kind of the familiar butting up against the unfamiliar, or something traditional colliding with a giant unknown. I think of. I've listed so many examples that I may or may not have in some way influenced me, from True Detective to Stranger Things to Fargo to the OA to such brilliantly crafted shows. But pluck one example, the recent season of True Detective, when there's just a load of naked dead guys in the middle of the ice and they're miles away from where they should be, and it's like, well, how do they even arrive? What on earth is going on here? That's what on earth is going on. for my personal taste, those are the shows that grip me because they stop me from dual screening. That annoying habit that we all have of like turning on a show and then all of a sudden pulling out our phones and checking the football scores. It's like I need a show to really arrest me and go, hold on, we're not something hopefully like you've seen before. You're gonna have to pay attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.